Yes, I know. Do we go after conventional wisdom? Do we dispel the myths and the narratives? Yeah, but you know what we also do? We lend perspective to stories that you're not getting elsewhere. They like to blow things up. It's the old, is something in your water going to kill you? Tune in at 11 o'clock for the news. No. Let's talk about the Biden family corruption. And now we got whistleblowers. Whistleblowers claiming that investigation into Joe Biden's son has been affected by politics. Wow. In other news, sky is blue, water is wet. Oh, yeah. Now they're calling on other public servants to come forward with information, and they're going to give you whistleblower protections and all sorts of stuff. All of the radio show hosts, Mark, Simone, Monica Crowley. Oh, my God. The system is protecting Joe, Hunter, and Biden in these accounts. How shall I put this? No kidding. No kidding. No way. The system's protecting politicians? No, never. That never happens. The question, and you hear many people say, well, what does the Chinese government have on Joe Biden? You see these cash payments to members of the Biden family for jobs that they have absolutely no expertise in whatsoever. What did you think? What do you think these people do? I don't know why the media's got a very short memory when it comes to these things. I don't. But you remember Laral Space? Remember Laral Space under the Clinton administration? And this was leading up to Al Gore's campaign and money being funneled to Al Gore's campaign through some temple in China. You remember all that? Well, the technology transfers that happened between Laral Space and China, which basically jump-started their entire missile program. Yeah. People, this doesn't surprise me. This is nothing new. Both sides of the coin, both sides of the aisle are guilty of this more often, not always. Remember the media going after Donald Trump for the moments clause and, people staying at his hotel in Washington, D.C. It was so stupid. This is stupid. This is what it's called influence peddling. It's called influence peddling. And again, that's the business of Washington. If the business of America is business, the business of Washington is influence peddling. That's what they do. What do you think lobbying firms are? This is the language that they speak. This is what they do. That's why they try to stick along as long as they can. They get a longer Rolodex. Who owes me a favor? I've been around for this long. I can cut this type of deal. That's Washington, D.C. And as disgusting as it is, it's not illegal. It's not. It's our fault. I mean, for crying out loud. Joe Biden has been in public office, I don't know, since the early 70s, forever. Forever. How do you get that wealthy? How do you become a multi-millionaire being in public, a public servant for that long unless you win the lottery? No, you are an influence peddler. And again, he did it after he left, after Obama. Fake professor at University of Pennsylvania. You're getting money here, getting money there. You can make a phone call. You see some of the stuff here. Oh, the big guy is on this. That is the business of Washington. You want to deal with this, people. People talk about this. You're going to hear a lot of yelling and complaining, and it'll be all food for tons of content for the Hannity and Ingram program and many others out there. Solve the problem with term limits. Solve the problem with government workers not making a dime. Not making a dime. Like I said, I've got my I've got my National Guard theory when it comes to Congress. They should come in maybe a weekend or two a month. That's it. They don't get paid. Sure, we'll give them a stipend for their hotel. Stipend for their hotel and their travel. Then you go home and you're forced to have a real job. You're forced to have a real job. That's how it should work, in my humble opinion. But no, they stick around as long as they possibly can. Again, that's the more peddling they can do. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.